Hi, I'm Janelle and today we're going to be making our handprint flower pot craft. For this craft, you'll need paper, a pencil, scissors, glue, and markers. Our first step is to trace our hand. I'm going to trace my hand on a piece of green colored paper so it looks more leafy. Make sure you spread out your fingers and then trace your hand on the piece of paper. Now that you have the outline of your hand, go ahead and cut that out. Remember, if you're not comfortable using scissors, to have an adult in your home do it for you. And now we have our cutout of our hand, which is going to be the base of our plant. Next, we're going to cut an outline of our flower pot. You can use any color for this, but I'm going to use brown. We just want to make sure our flower pot is wide enough to fit our hand. So I'm going to draw the first part of my flower pot around the outline of my hand. Now I'm going to take the outline of the flower pot I just cut out and use it to trace another identical flower pot. Now that I have the outline of the second flower pot, I'm going to go ahead and cut that out too. Now on my blank piece of paper, I'm going to take the cutout of my hand and glue it down to the center of the page. Then I'm going to take one of my flower pot outlines, glue the back, and sit it right on top the bottom of my hand. So far, it should look something like this. Now for the next part, I'm going to take the second outline of my flower pot, and I'm just going to fold over the first flap a little bit, and I'm going to glue the top part of that flap. I'm going to take the glued part and line it up with the other part of my flower pot so that it lifts up just like that and becomes a flap. Underneath that flap, you can write whatever message you'd like. Next, we're going to add flowers to our fingertips. For this part, you can use marker, or you can cut out flowers on a different piece of paper, or you can use paint and use your fingerprints to create petals. Now that I have my flowers cut out, I'm going to go ahead and glue them onto the ends of the fingers. And using your markers, you can add some extra designs to the flowers. And here's your finished project, your own handprint flower pot, complete with your own little message.